Over 60% of youth are unemployed. Dual TVET training is changing.
I'm Dr. The Chief Principal of Siaya National Polytechnic. I want to briefly talk about dual training in the TVET. TVET has gone several transformative changes to align the training in our country with the industrial requirements and labor requirements. Dual training is a form of a training in TVET where trainees are given industrial mentorship experiences vis-a-vis the classroom or workshop experiences. All along, we have been training using TEP program, that is Technical Education Program, where students are given 80% of theory work and 20% of practical work, where they do analysis and principles and practices of engineering, mathematics, and sciences. However, we have found that for this country to move forward and gain the ages of industrialization as first world countries, then our training in TVET has changed to CBET, which is competency-based education and training, modularized form so that they take the shortest time to earn the soft skills required by the industries. And now, to crown it all, we have what we call the dual TVET. That's dual means double. Why do we call it double? It's a two-way training where the students in the classroom go hand in hand with the theoretical concepts and then practical concepts. And after that, they also take the 50% of the time they take in the college in the industry. Why industry? We have learned that the production of goods and services in our industries are meant for human consumption and satisfaction. For us to do this is the only way the country will lower the income per capita, the domestic gross product, where the import of goods and services and exchange rates goes down, and that is a growth of a development in a given country. So the industry gives the hands-on skills of practicality when added to the theoretical skills in the classroom. The trainees will be all-round soft skills trained with the vast experiences to do the work. As you see behind me, the students are trained on a practical on how to do mechanical and automotive engineering on this vehicle. Now they are shown parts of the vehicle, concept of those parts, the functionality of these parts, and the adaptability of these parts to make the vehicle move efficiently. So when from there, they will now go to live vehicles in the industry. And we have industries like CMC, the Toyota Kenyan, and others. Plant engineering, where we have heavy machines and tractors. So dual training is the way to go. Dual training is the essence of transforming the image of the TVET training skills into industrially packed skills, which is labor demanded. This dual training is narrowing the gap of the industrial skill gap and the training skill gap. You have known that there are so many trainees who have left the TVET, but when they go out, the employees reject them. Why? The employees are after business, to make profit. And when our trainees are not given the dual training skills, they will go with a lot of theory which the industries do not require. And this is a very good way, and the policy, government policy, has proved that dual training is the way to go.
welcome you to celebrate with us Dual TVET Week 2026. As you are aware, or may be aware, TVET training is done through CBET, that is competency-based education training. It has 3 pathways. One of the pathways is the Dual TVET. Dual TVET involves trainees spending 50% of their training time in our institution and another 50% in relevant industry. Dual TVET offers trainees hands-on experience because it is training with industry for relevant industry skills. It offers opportunity to both the institution to work in collaboration as they help us develop the skills. They also get to be part of the training for the very skills they will need at the end of each trainee's course. The industry has been very useful and we appreciate, and the results we get from both industry and our trainees is very encouraging that for once our TVET institutions and our National Polytechnic in particular is now on the pathway of developing and churning out the skills which are very relevant to the workplace. We want to encourage as many of our trainees to train through Dual TVET, but this may not be possible. So it is our desire that more industry come in and offer opportunities to our trainees.
The week starting 9th to 13th March 2026, we are glad to be part of the institutions that are celebrating the Dual TVET Week in Kenya. Now, the Dual TVET program is a training program where the trainee is required to be at the institution 50% of their time to cover both the theoretical and practical sessions, and the other 50% of the time they are supposed to be at the industry to also acquire the required skills and knowledge in regard to the course that they are undertaking. Now at the Siaya National Polytechnic, we are dualizing 5 programs as from September 2024, where we had our first cohort. The programs that we are dualizing include Community Health Assistant Level 5, Food and Beverage Production Level 5. We also have Automotive Technician Level 5, Fashion and Design Level 5, as well as Animal Production Technician Level 6. Now, we much appreciate the companies and industries or organizations that we have been dualizing the program since September 2024. And these companies come from within Siaya County, both from the hotel industry, the garages that are having the automotive technician, as well as the uniforms and apparel industries. And now in this case, an industry is any person, enterprise, organization, employer, professional, or a professional body or an association of industries that come in to help us in the Dual TVET program. Now, the problem we're trying to solve here is the mismatch between the competencies, that is the knowledge and the skills that a TVET graduate has and those that are required by the industry. The objective of the Dual TVET program is to promote youth employment, as they'll be able to acquire hands-on experience and skills and exposure to the latest technologies, tools, and equipment within the industry. The industry also has a role to play, and they also benefit from this program in that they'll be getting graduates that have acquired industry-driven skills, and they'll also be able to participate in the development of curricula that are industry responsive. So let us all come out, both the industry, the trainers, the stakeholders, the parents, the sponsors, to celebrate the Dual TVET program. The government of Kenya through the Ministry of Education has rolled out.
That is September 2024 class, and the difference that we've seen from those who went for the dual training and the ones that are just having the sessions in the institutions are so wide, because when they came back, they know the knowledge that they've gained from the industry is very amazing. They have knowledge of different equipment, modern equipment that are in the industry, which we don't have in the institution. They have also good networking because they've been meeting different people in there.
Currently, we have two groups undertaking dual training program. One of the benefits that we've registered since we began this program is we have trainees now very confident in terms of their practice, in terms of the deliveries in the field. The trainees have got adequate skills that they use to tackle health issues as they arise in the modern world. These trainees, apart from having knowledge, they have got the real experience in the field. The skills that they get here, they convert them to practice in the field in order to tackle health issues as they arise, mainly in the 3 or 4 levels of disease prevention. That is the quaternary level, the tertiary level, the secondary level, primary, and the primordial level. So majorly, the skills we give them through dual training help us to undertake primary health care, which is one of the pillars of universal coverage.
I'm Eddie Simiu, the HOD Mechanical Engineering Department. And here we have a variety of courses which we offer, that is under automotive section. And also we also have mechanical plant and welding and fabrication. Under automotive section, we have level 5, which we enrolled for dual training, and currently they are in the industry having their session at the industry, and this program is beneficial to the trainees since they are going to practice what they have learned. We have the training which we conduct here in the institution, and they go and practice it out in the industry. So this will make them to be so much competent and have high skills as they are going to participate in the industry and encountering whatever is new in the industry, because we cannot have everything here in the institution, and that's why we partner with our industry partners, and so that they assist us in the equipment and machines which we cannot have in the institution. So I'll encourage trainees to enroll for dual training.
Hello, I'm President Avepo, supervisor General Uniform. General Uniform is a parents industry within the full uniforms. staff uniforms, corporates, and circles. And here, this is our workshop, whereby we partner with the Siaya National Polytechnic, and we host the students here. We have some of students here operating the machine, and we were onboarded on the dual training program. And so far, we know a lot. We've got a lot of benefits that we both share. So we get to train the students, mentor them on the things, practical skills, and help them operate the machine. And in return, we also get to equip them with the knowledge to get a pool of tailor-made employees. Like in the past program, we had some attaches, and one of them we made a decision to employ her, and now she's part of the team, General Uniforms. So welcome to General Uniforms, and we are glad to be in the dual training program.
I'm Cham, currently assisting the dual training students from Siaya. In dual training is a little bit different from the first trainings that we have been doing. More so, this one is mostly dealing with the practical rather than the other trainings that were mostly done in classes. So it's better to do dual training rather than the normal trainings that had been going on in the past years.
Hii dual training endelee vile. Kwa hivyo watoto wetu wajue kufanya kazi, kusoma mzuri, wajue kufanya kazi, hii tutasaidia. Haya, nishukuru serikali na watu na walimu wao. Ile mambo ya kuleta dual training inafaa mzuri kabisa. Inafaa serikali endelea tu hiyo kitu endelee kabisa. Sasa hawa watoto wanafunzi watajua, na ukilingana na wanafunzi wanatoka na saa hii wataona tofauti sana. Tende report hapo.
In case there is a delivery, possibly if was a student delivery. And at the end of it, you also find that we also have other indicators. At that time, they're called high impact hand washing, latrine, vitamin supplementation. So this HB is used to document all those information here. So from here, then there's another tool that the CHP is going to use to ensure that now that I have you here, what's your ID now?
I'm a community health assistant attached to Carrot Dispensary. I do so many activities and I measure my work at the community level, that is level 1. Some of the activities that I do is that I collect data at the community level, I compile them, then send them to the KHIS. I also do referrals from the community. I also do preventive activities such as the wash activities. We also ensure that we monitor growth monitoring. We do follow up to pregnant mothers and ensure that they do the activities that are necessary so that they give birth to healthy babies. I have students from the Siaya National Polytechnic that are attached to my facility. Though this is not the first students that I have that are attached here. Initially I used to have some, but currently I also have some that are currently doing the dual training. If I can do the comparison between the initial students and the current one, I want to believe the current students are getting more knowledge compared to those other students that had already left. Simply because they are more of practical activities than the theory. You find that the other students majored mostly on the theory part of it, unlike these ones who major mostly on the practical part of it. As I can check on their units they are doing and their curriculum, it is planned such that in a week they come do the theory. They do the theory at the at the institution, and they also come to the facility to do the practical of the theory that they did at the institution. So you find that when they come here, they come when they have that knowledge, yes, but now the practical part of it is missing. That is where we start with them, and we get that they get to learn so fast because the knowledge is already there. So here they come do the practical part of it, whereby they meet the clients physically and interact with them one-on-one, so that the knowledge sinks more and more. And also wish to appreciate, because even when we go to the community, we teach them some of the activities that we do, and they do it the practical way, and they do it perfectly as compared to those other students whom would come, they come do the attachment and leave, and you could even find that those students used to miss coming to the industrial areas simply because they knew they had a lot of time and nobody was doing that close monitoring. But you see, as at now, we do both monitoring at the facility level, and even their teachers themselves do the monitoring. So you get that malingering becomes very little as compared to those other students.
I'm Ronald Buxton Chien, the MD Chad Limited. I'm grateful for being a member and a participant of the dual training. I was selected by the Siaya National Polytechnic, and I'm grateful for that. We've coordinated well, and I was having two students, Ronald and Kiprop. We've learned a lot. We've done a lot of practical work. They are conversant with workshop etiquette, workshop ethics. We are still learning. There are still more to learn. I can say for dual training, it's a plus, and it will really greatly impact positive change towards learning. As you have seen, for myself, when I do a comparison between the normal training, the attaches we get normal from the normal training, and the ones we coach for the dual training, I can say the dual training students are doing much better than the attaches. Be it the knowledge of tools, be it knowledge of cars, they are much better than the attaches. So I will greatly encourage the dual training. For us, I can say we are benefiting from this program. Like we are getting workforce, free workforce. Let me say that, free workforce from the students, which is okay with us. And the students are also able to learn more. They are able to distinguish different brands of cars. From this our workshop, we deal with the majority and a lot of brands. So they are able to distinguish the brands. That one will help them even to determine when looking for a spare, they can easily get using the brand name or using the car model. Yes. Another thing we've learned so far, the dual training, we are able to mold the students to our professional standards, the standards we ourselves we have. Yes. So when they'll be done with the training, they can easily get job opportunities. because we molded them to our professional standards. Yes. Otherwise, I'll say thank you, and I'll encourage the government to go on with the program.
As for me, I think it's so much of benefit to them compared to the last training that they have been doing. Dual is a benefit to them because it helps them be focused on one course that they are doing. Because like we've been having students previously, they rotate to the departments, maybe housekeeping, front office and service, and you find that they are not even decided on which course they really want to focus on. But I think dual training, introducing this kind of training is of a benefit to them because they are focused on one training or on one department that they want to do. Then they are gaining more skills because they are here for a short time, then they are at school, and then they come. When they come again, they come just to begin where they left, and I think it is of benefit to them.
I personally am here after dual training. Very interesting. The benefit that we are getting from this dual training is now through network and opportunities. Anywhere even within the company. The second benefit, you can even earn while learning. Because at first you can be working at the industry as well as you are learning. Now it's how I can only appreciate the company for bringing us here for dual training, and the school also have to appreciate them for introducing this new training that they have brought to us, and the government.
This program is good. Here in the garage, we interact with many types of vehicles which we cannot interact with there in school. So this program is good. I can advise them to keep it up, to encourage other trainees to also join this program to gain more skills here in the